Let's perform practice lab and apply our ordinally squared method in matrix form, but in real data set. If you remember from our last practical labs, we had such data set, such data, these different projects, startups. This data set already prepared, and we already performed explore data analysis on this data set. And I will import this again. Let's look at the. So we got our x and our y, and we can quickly refresh in our memory what kind of columns we had. And now let's perform our fit method by and find our optimal coefficients for our data set. And now, once we've seen our columns that we had, performed our model fit method, we got certain beta coefficients that for weights for our data set, and we can print out weight for each particular feature that we had in our data set by using this for loop with zip values of our names of our columns and model coef underscore and first item in array is gives us such construction with the we print name of our column and particular coefficient of that particular feature that we had. And finally, at the last line is our intercept. So basically, now we got all of our coefficients from our scikit-learn linear regression library. And let's calculate actually the same thing, but by using OLS in matrix form. So I applied all of our necessary operations that we had to apply from this formula to get our beta vector. And what I got is this array of final betas, and we can also represent them with the key value format with category. And we can quickly check, for example, comics category gives us minus 579, and what we got in scikit-learn library was the same. So it seems that we got the same result if we can compare individual beta coefficients like goal USD minus 5, goal USD minus 5. Yes, they are both the same. So this proves us that our method of ordinary square method allows us to find coefficients in which our quality functional will be at minima point in the best possible way. But this way of using OS is not relevant for all the different cases because it's roughly attached to only mean squared error function. You cannot use any different function for optimization process of finding best betas, of minimizing of our quality function. You cannot use any other quality functions for this, and that's why it's very limited. And also it takes a lot of matrix operations within NumPy. It takes cubed, depending on how many cells we have, how many rows, columns we have. It will perform cubed more operations. So it might be too. I pressed pause button when performed this matrix ordinally squared method. It took really long time for performing this, so it's another kind of pros of using this. And basically not all of the matrices might have a squared form, squared shape, and all of these inverses operations are very very heavy with taking our sources and memory to perform them. So because of all of these reasons, we don't use it in practice. And in practice, actually, there is another common and very well known method of finding best coefficients and find minima of our quality functional is gradient descent. And in next videos, we will discuss about how we can find our best coefficients by using gradient descent.